Imagine a place where water seems to fall from the sky. This is Multnomah Falls. It is a breathtaking sight, a true natural wonder. Picture a tall, thin ribbon of white water. It cascades down a huge cliff covered in green moss and ferns. The sound is incredible. It's a constant, powerful roar that fills the air. You can feel the cool mist on your face even from a distance. It's a place that makes you stop and just stare. It truly feels magical, like something from a storybook. It's a destination that reminds you of the sheer power and beauty of the natural world, a place that captures your heart from the moment you arrive. This amazing waterfall is located in the beautiful state of Oregon. It's nestled within the Columbia River Gorge National Scenic Area. This area is famous for its stunning views and many waterfalls. Multnomah Falls is the star of the show. It is located just a short drive east of Portland, making it a very popular day trip for both locals and visitors alike. The drive itself is part of the experience. You travel along the historic Columbia River Highway, with the wide, majestic river on one side and towering green cliffs on the other. It's a journey that prepares you for the incredible beauty that awaits you at the falls. What makes Multnomah Falls so special is its incredible height. It is the tallest waterfall in all of Oregon. The water drops a total of 620 feet. That's a very long way down. The falls are split into two parts, which are called tiers. The upper falls are the most dramatic, plunging an impressive 542 feet. Then, the water flows a short distance before dropping again. The lower falls create a second, smaller drop of 69 feet. This two-tiered structure is what gives the falls its unique and unforgettable appearance, a stunning display of nature's artistry that has captivated people for generations. Connecting these two beautiful sections is a charming stone bridge. It's called the Benson Bridge. It crosses the creek right between the upper and lower falls. From the bridge, you get an amazing view looking up at the massive upper falls. You can also look down at the lower falls as they splash into the pool below. Standing on that bridge, surrounded by the roaring water and the fine spray, is an experience you will never forget. It's a perfect spot for taking pictures and feeling the true power of the waterfall. It makes you feel like you are a part of the landscape itself, right in the middle of all the magic. Every great place has a story, and Multnomah Falls is no exception. The falls have been here for a very long time. Geologists believe they were formed by massive floods thousands of years ago. These were the Missoula floods, which were huge, ancient floods that carved out the entire Columbia River Gorge. The water was powerful enough to shape the hard basalt rock cliffs, creating the dramatic landscape we see today. The falls are also fed by an underground spring, which means that unlike many other waterfalls, Multnomah Falls flows all year round. It never completely dries up, so you can enjoy its beauty in every season. The falls also hold a special place in the history of the local Native American people. According to a Yakama Nation legend, the waterfall was created for a young princess. She wanted a private place to bathe, away from everyone else. The Great Spirit created the beautiful and secluded waterfall just for her. This story adds a layer of romance and mystery to the falls. It reminds us that this has been a sacred and cherished place for people for a very long time. It's a connection to the past that you can feel when you stand there, listening to the ancient voice of the water as it tells its timeless tale. In the early 1900s, a man named Simon Benson helped preserve this beautiful spot for everyone to enjoy. He was a wealthy lumber baron who owned the land. In 1915, he gave the land, including the falls, to the city of Portland. He wanted to make sure it would always be a public park. He also paid for the construction of the famous Benson Bridge in 1914, which is named in his honor. His gift ensured that future generations would be able to come and marvel at this incredible natural wonder, a legacy of generosity that continues to benefit everyone who visits. To make the falls even more welcoming, the Multnomah Falls Lodge was built in 1925. This historic building is a work of art itself. It was designed to blend in with the natural surroundings, using local stone and timber. Inside, you can find a restaurant, a gift shop, and a place to get information. The lodge has a classic, rustic charm with its large stone fireplace and cozy atmosphere. It's the perfect place to warm up on a cool day, enjoy a nice meal with a view, or find a special souvenir to remember your trip. It adds a touch of comfort and history to your visit. Getting to Multnomah Falls is part of the adventure. If you are driving, it is located right off of Interstate 84, about 30 miles east of Portland. There is a dedicated parking lot, but be warned, it gets very, very full, especially on weekends and during the summer months. To avoid frustration, it's best to arrive very early in the morning. Another great option is to take a shuttle bus. Services like the Columbia Gorge Express run regularly from nearby towns and even from Portland. This can be a much more relaxing way to travel, allowing you to just sit back and enjoy the incredible scenery without worrying about finding a parking spot. Once you arrive, there are so many things to do. Once you arrive, the first thing most people do is walk up the short paved path to the main viewing area. This gives you a fantastic, full view of the entire waterfall. It's the perfect spot for that classic photo. From there, you can continue your walk up a slightly steeper path to the Benson Bridge. This gets you much closer to the action. You can feel the mist and hear the thunder of the water. This short walk is accessible for most people and offers a truly rewarding experience, putting you right in the heart of the waterfall's magnificent presence. If you are feeling more adventurous, you can continue hiking past the bridge. A trail with a series of switchbacks climbs to the very top of the falls. This is a more strenuous hike, so you should be prepared with good shoes and water. The trail climbs about 600 feet in just over a mile. When you reach the top, you'll find a small viewing platform called the Multnomah Falls Upper Viewpoint. From here, you can look straight down over the edge of the cliff, where the water begins its long journey. The view of the Columbia River Gorge from up there is absolutely spectacular and worth the effort. Besides hiking and taking photos, you can also spend some time at the beautiful Multnomah Falls Lodge. The lodge is a destination in itself. You can enjoy a delicious meal at the restaurant, which serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with a focus on Pacific Northwest cuisine. There is also a snack bar for a quick bite and a gift shop filled with local crafts, books, and souvenirs. It's a wonderful place to relax after your hike or simply sit and soak in the historic atmosphere. The lodge provides a perfect end to a day spent exploring one of Oregon's most iconic and beloved landmarks. A little planning can make your trip to Multnomah Falls even better. Thinking about what to wear is important. The weather in the gorge can change quickly. It's always a good idea to dress in layers. Even on a warm day, the area around the falls can be cool and misty, so a light jacket or raincoat is a great idea. Comfortable walking shoes are a must, especially if you plan to hike up to the Benson Bridge or to the top of the falls. The paths can be wet and slippery, so shoes with good grip will make your walk safer and more enjoyable. You can visit Multnomah Falls at any time of the year, and each season offers something different. Spring is a wonderful time to visit because the water flow is at its most powerful from the melting snow and rain. The surrounding greenery is also incredibly lush and vibrant. Summer is the most popular season with warm weather, but also the biggest crowds. Autumn brings beautiful fall colors to the gorge, creating a stunning backdrop for the falls. In winter, the scene can be truly magical, especially if there is a freeze and icicles form around the edges of the waterfall, turning it into a frozen wonderland. To have the best experience, try to visit on a weekday instead of a weekend. If you must go on a weekend, aim to arrive either very early in the morning, before 9 a.m., or later in the afternoon, after 4 p.m. This will help you avoid the biggest crowds and the most difficult parking situations. Remember to check the official websites for any alerts or closures before you go, as trail conditions or access can sometimes change. Bringing a water bottle and some snacks is also a smart idea, especially if you plan on doing any of the longer hikes in the area. Multnomah Falls is more than just a tall waterfall. It's a place of incredible beauty, rich history, and unforgettable experiences. It's a place where you can connect with nature, whether you are taking a short, easy walk or a challenging hike. The sight of the water dropping from so high, the sound of its powerful roar, and the feeling of the cool mist on your skin create a memory that will stay with you forever. It is a true Oregon treasure, a special place that is absolutely worth the visit. It's a perfect example of why we all should get out and explore the amazing places our world has to offer.